X-Men Apocalypse is directed by Bryan Singer once again, who directed the last X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, which I loved. And this time around, the first mutant, Apocalypse, has arisen again, and he's gonna try to destroy the world and make a better one, because people follow blind leaders, as he says in the movie. And he's played by Oscar Isaac. And this is the X-Men of the 80s, so it's not all the X-Men you want in the movie, but it's the X-Men of this time period. And I really like this movie. I don't know why people giving it such mixed to negative reviews. I don't understand the mixed reception here. It was really good. It had some great emotional moments and scenes in the movie, particularly a scene involving Magneto in a forest, and it had great performances as always. McAvoy and Fassbender obviously being the standouts. Oscar Isaac is great as Apocalypse. I thought Apocalypse was a solid villain. He wasn't this great villain, but he was solid. I liked him more than Trask, put it that way, from the last movie. Peter Dinklage, even though I didn't mind him either, but he worked for this movie. Apocalypse worked for this movie, and I enjoyed him. He was cool. He was menacing, and Oscar Isaac, as I said, did a good job. So yeah, I have nothing wrong with that, and the CG is actually very good. I was kind of worried about that because the trailer had a little B-rate CG in it for me. It just didn't quite sell me, and it worked. And I'm gonna talk about Quicksilver now. Quicksilver is awesome. Quicksilver is just they topped this scene from Days of Future Past, and they played an '80s song this time, which I thought was a nice little touch. It was great. There's some great humor in the movie, even though it isn't it's less humorous than some of the past ones, I guess, more or less. So, if you're expecting more humor, I would lower that expectation a little. But it's funny. It's got funny jokes in the movie, and the action sequences are very well filmed. Bryan Singer knows the X-Men world. It works. I think they're very entertaining. It's a very fun movie. As I said, it has a great emotional core to it. I don't know why people don't like this movie. It's a great balance between the action and the drama and the story. Like, it never loses focus of the story. It always feels cohesive. It works. I don't know what everyone's problem with this movie is. It's a really fun movie. It's a really fun comic book movie. It isn't amazing, but it's really fun. It's actually probably my top like, 5 of the year or something like. Because I haven't seen too many great movies. There's definitely problems with this movie. Don't get me wrong. Some of the storytelling doesn't quite work, and it takes a little while to get invested, like a good 25 minutes or so. But besides that, and as I said, some story elements that don't quite work for me personally, the movie's pretty freaking good. The pacing could have been tighter. It feels a little too long, but it's pretty solid. It's one of the better X-Men movies in my opinion, and I didn't have too many problems with this movie. I actually had a lot of fun with it. So I'm gonna give X-Men Apocalypse a B plus. It is a fun movie. It is a it's nothing more than a great popcorn movie. Has a great story to it. Pretty much some emotional moments that really work. So I can't say it was bad at all. It was really good. I don't see the mixed reviews. I don't understand. I'm not with the people on this one, or the critics for that matter, because a lot of people aren't really liking this movie, and I don't know why. But yeah, so that's my review of X-Men Apocalypse, my very quick review of X-Men Apocalypse. But I'm trying to get these reviews out quicker because I just tend to sidetrack too much if I don't do that. So hopefully you enjoy this review. Thanks for 100 subs. I know I probably should have said that on my last 2 reviews, but whatever. So yeah, it's my review of X-Men Apocalypse. Look for my reviews of like movies like Alice Through the Looking Glass soon, and I don't know what else, but other movies, Me Before You, Ninja Turtles, Popstar, all that stuff. But yeah, so that's my review of X-Men Apocalypse. So